Now, you know what time it is. It's rapid reaction. A whole lot of topics. A little bit of time. Jay, the floor is yours.
All right, sources tell ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski that Charlotte Hornets point guard Lamelo Ball is the NBA Rookie of the Year. Is that all right with you?
It is. Look, here's the deal. That award came down to two individuals, Lamelo Ball and Anthony Edwards. I did think that I thought Anthony Edwards did enough towards the end of the season to steal that award from Lamelo Ball, but evidently the voters said otherwise. So I'm not mad at it. Either one of those guys was worthy. So Lamelo Ball won it, greatly deserved. It is what it is. The Washington Wizards and Coach Scott Brooks have failed to agree on a new deal and will move to hire a new coach. Good move or bad move?
I think it's more of a bad move, especially the way they finished last season. They were one of the hottest teams heading into the playoffs and the play-in. And I think with the relationship he has with Russell Westbrook, I think that's something that I'd probably like to keep in place. So I would have did everything I could to at least give him one more year on the job. Raiders quarterback Derek Carr says he would probably quit football if he was traded to another team. You believe him?
Yes, because whatever team he get traded to, he's probably not the starter. He's a backup, and he's probably a backup behind like a rookie or a second-year player or something. So, yes, maybe he should retire because clearly you're not valued as a starting quarterback in today's NFL anymore. Chicago White Sox second base Nick Madrigal will miss the rest of the season to repair tendons in his right hamstring. Big deal, little deal, or no deal?
Well, so I think it's a little deal. He's not one of their, their best players, but he's hitting 300 this year, and 24 years of age. He's a guy that I think will, he's still got a ways to go. He's got, some room to grow, as we say. So I think it's a little deal, but I think they're capable of surviving without him. Jets owner Woody Johnson believes his team can be quote-unquote special, in part because of the combination of general manager Joe Douglas and their new coach Robert Saleh. Agree or disagree?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, special ed. Like, what's going to be special about the Jets? What? Hey, Woody Johnson, the dude that used to be the ambassador?
Yes.
Like, how much did he even pay this team any attention? Like, yeah, special. Real special. Man, get out of here. The Chicago Bears wide receiver Allen Robinson said he has no contract updates and appears ready to play this season on a one-year contract. Is that disrespectful?
I think it is. Allen Robinson, I liken him to, DeAndre Hopkins in his younger days when he was, catching pass throws from an assortment of just, less than stellar throwers of the football. Let's just say it like let's be somewhat diplomatic about it.
Right.
But you look at Robinson's career, he's been catching passes from the likes of Blake Bortles and Mitchell Trubisky and a little bit of sprinkle some Nick Foles in there. Now he's got hopefully Justin Fields will be that guy. But I just think when a guy who has, been that productive, despite the fact that, he hasn't had the best quarterback play, I think he's worthy of a long-term contract, and I hope he gets it at some point before people are saying, "Oh, now he's getting too old for that long-term deal." So I hope, if not this year, next year, I hope he's a guy who I think deserves a big payday. Panthers wide receiver Robbie Anderson says he's noticed a different energy or glow from his former Jets quarterback Sam Darnold, who was traded to Carolina in early April. Did you find that news encouraging?
I wonder why. Oh, he left New York. You should feel a different glow about him. Just like you felt a different glow about yourself when you left New York. So, I definitely find that encouraging. And I also find that to be very truthful. Los Angeles Dodgers outfielder Cody Bellinger is heading back to the injured list due to his hamstring tightness. Can the Dodgers repeat as World Series champions if Bellinger isn't healthy?
I think it's possible they do, but I think it's unlikely. I think they could have a situation where their starting pitching is so dominant that can carry them. But I think it would definitely be a bit easier if you have a guy like an MVP like Cody Bellinger in the lineup. So hopefully that hamstring tightness is not something that lingers, and he can get back in the lineup as quickly as possible. The All-NBA teams were unveiled yesterday. Anything in particular jump out at you on those selections?
I thought I was going to see Jason Tatum make. Not first team evidently, but I thought he was going to be somewhere in second and third. He wasn't on there at all. So I think that was the first thing that really kind of popped out to me. I did see LeBron made second team. I seen that. But to be honest, I don't have no egregious disagreement with that. But I just thought Tatum played well enough during the season where he would at least got third team, but he didn't. It is what it is. Better luck next year, I guess. Last one, the NFL and the NFLPA has agreed to keep their two-tier system of COVID protocols in place until the preseason, in which the vaccinated will have little, if any, restrictions, while the unvaccinated will have to continue to wear masks and submit daily testing. What's your reaction to this?
Not much. Just another example of what I like to call the 21st century segregation. Rules for the vaccinated are allowed to do one thing, and the unvaccinated are subject to some of the most ridiculous restrictions in the world. But that's a story for another day. Anyway, that concludes today's Drink of Wisdom. Thank you for joining us. As always, like, listen, share, subscribe. We appreciate all of it. And I'm Jay Wise.
And I'm Nathan Drinker. And remember, make tomorrow better than today, and make today better than yesterday. And you know what we gonna do. We gonna holler at you until next time, baby.